Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In 2010, 10-year-old Jackie Ivanko performed classical music for the AGT judges. She came in second after she sang renditions of O Mio Babino Caro and Time to Say Goodbye. Her success in the competition launched her into the spotlight. Jackie was recording music, headlining concerts, and being interviewed by Oprah, but everything wasn't easy. Unfortunately, young Jackie was fighting an eating disorder. It took her several years to battle her anorexia, but now the singer is back in action. She's 23 years old, and she's releasing a brand new single and a new look. Jackie is all grown up and she traded in her bright blonde straight hair for long warm blonde curls. Her new single, called Behind My Eyes, comes out next week and it will talk about her mental illness and other meaningful issues. Last year, Jackie revealed that she has the bones of an 80-year-old woman and suffers from osteoporosis because of her history of anorexia. She revealed to people that she was hospitalized following a car accident in January 2021 that broke her back in 2 places. She explained, "They were abnormal breaks that you see in 80-year-olds. That's how I learned that my eating problems created osteoporosis. So now I'm a 22-year-old with osteoporosis. In order for her bones to heal, she needed to eat, which caused her anorexia to flare up," she explained. She added, "That really messed me up with my eating problems because I was gaining weight to heal. Once I finally healed, my disorder said, okay, now you've got to be really hard on yourself to get all of that out of you. And then some." His story, Waite Anaori Ixaye. She sought treatment for her eating disorder in October 2021 in an inpatient facility. Jackie started fighting her eating disorder at the young age of 15, 5 years after AGT. As she hit puberty, she started to notice the changes in her body which prompted her unhealthy thoughts. She said, "I noticed that I looked a little bigger to myself, so I asked my mom, 'Do I look fat?' And she was like, 'No, that's just baby fat.' So I decided that I was going to start to mildly diet and start working out regularly." Although she dieted, she said she didn't see the results she wanted, so her workouts and diet got more intense. She said, "When I started to go days without eating, in my head I said, I know that this isn't normal. I felt exhausted, moody, tearful, but after a bit of time, I started to feel nothing." If you or someone you know is affected by any of the issues raised in this story, call or text the National Eating Disorders Association at 800-931-2237 or chat with volunteers online. AGT's youngest finalist ever looks unrecognizable as she launches comeback at 23. In the world of entertainment, time can be both a gift and a challenge. Child stars, especially those who rise to fame in a public, highly scrutinized environment, often find it hard to transition into adulthood gracefully. One such case is America's Got Talent, AGT, youngest ever finalist, whose remarkable transformation and comeback at 23 years old have surprised fans and critics alike. The meteoric rise to fame. AGT, one of the most watched talent shows globally, has been a launchpad for many young performers. But few captured the hearts of audiences quite like this prodigy. At just 10 years old, she made history by becoming the youngest finalist ever to grace the AGT stage. Her performances were a blend of raw talent and youthful innocence, displaying a maturity beyond her years. With a powerful voice and a stage presence that rivaled adults, she left the judges and the audience spellbound. Her signature look, long, flowing locks, wide-eyed innocence, and an endearing smile, became a symbol of hope for young talents aspiring to follow in her footsteps. She seemed destined for stardom, a trajectory that felt almost guaranteed as she continued to advance in the competition, eventually finishing in the top ranks of her season. However, as is the case with many child stars, the pressures of fame, coupled with the challenges of growing up in the public eye, began to take their toll. The struggles after AGT. As the AGT spotlight dimmed, life became a more challenging balancing act for the young star. Navigating the transition from childhood to adulthood is never easy, but doing so in front of millions is even more daunting. Despite her undeniable talent, the years following her AGT run were a period of self-discovery, growth, and, at times, struggle. Post-AGT, she faced the pressures of maintaining her career, while also striving for a sense of normalcy in her teenage years. Fans and the media continued to expect the extraordinary from her, which only added to the burden of living up to her early fame. The entertainment industry can be notoriously fickle, and staying relevant as a child star who matures can be fraught with challenges, especially when the world expects you to remain the same innocent figure they fell in love with. In the years that followed, she dabbled in various projects, from recording new music to appearing in smaller shows, but none seemed to fully capture the magic of her early AGT performances. The pressures of staying in the limelight, combined with the natural desire to evolve as an artist, created a tension between what the public wanted from her and who she was becoming. By the time she reached her late teens, her appearances became more sporadic, and her public persona seemed to fade into the background. It was during this period of quiet that she began focusing on her personal growth, taking a step back from the pressures of stardom to rediscover her love for music and creativity on her own terms. A new look, a new era. Now at 23 years old, AGT's youngest finalist has made a triumphant return to the spotlight. And she's nearly unrecognizable, both in appearance and artistic style. Gone is the cherubic child star with a sweet smile and classic, traditional performances. In her place is a confident young woman, ready to embrace the next chapter of her career with a bold new look and sound. Her transformation is a testament to her growth, both as an individual and as an artist. The once familiar long hair has been replaced with a sleek, edgy bob, often dyed in bold colors. Her style has shifted to reflect her evolution, with a wardrobe that leans into modern trends, reflecting a more contemporary and rebellious spirit. But beyond the physical changes, her musical and artistic style has also undergone a profound shift. In interviews leading up to her comeback, she has spoken candidly about the pressures of being a child star and the challenges of transitioning to adulthood in the public eye. "I felt like I was stuck in a time capsule," she said in one interview. "People always expected me to be that little girl with the big voice, but I've grown up. I'm not the same person I was at 10 years old. I needed time to figure out who I am now, not just as a performer, but as a person." Her new music reflects this journey of self-discovery. Moving away from the classical and pop standards that defined her early career, she has embraced a more mature sound, blending elements of alternative pop, electronic music, and even rock. This sonic shift aligns with the emotional depth she now brings to her performances, tackling more complex themes of identity, self-empowerment, and personal struggle. The content of her music is raw, real, and deeply personal, resonating with an audience that has grown up alongside her. A comeback fueled by resilience. Her comeback is not just about re-entering the public eye, but about reclaiming her narrative. For so long, she was defined by her AGT journey, but now she is determined to show the world that she is more than her past. She has spent the last few years honing her craft, learning new instruments, collaborating with a diverse range of producers and musicians, and even writing much of her own material. The result is a body of work that feels authentically hers, reflecting her unique voice and experiences. "I think a lot of people expected me to come back and just do more of the same," she admitted in a recent interview. "But I needed to do something different. I've grown as a person, and my music needed to grow with me." This evolution is not just about artistic reinvention, but about resilience. In a world that often discards its child stars once they've outgrown their initial charm, she has managed to reinvent herself on her own terms. Her story is one of perseverance, of refusing to be pigeonholed into a specific role or era of her life. Fan reactions and the road ahead. Fans, many of whom have followed her journey since her AGT days, have been overwhelmingly supportive of her transformation. Social media has been flooded with messages of encouragement, with many applauding her bravery in stepping away from the spotlight to focus on her personal growth. It's so inspiring to see her come back stronger and more authentic, one fan commented on her Instagram post announcing her return. Her new image and sound have garnered her a fresh wave of attention, including from critics who are praising her willingness to take risks. While some may have expected her to stick to the formula that made her a star at 10, her bold decision to reinvent herself is being seen as a breath of fresh air in an industry that often values conformity over creativity. Looking ahead, the future seems bright for AGT's youngest finalist. She has plans for a new album, set to release later this year, and a tour is rumored to follow soon after. There's also buzz about potential collaborations with some of today's top artists, further cementing her place in the modern music landscape. But for her, this comeback is about more than just regaining fame or reclaiming a spot in the industry. It's about finally being able to express who she truly is, without the weight of expectations from her childhood. "I'm doing this for me," she said. "For the first time in a long time, I feel free to just be myself." Conclusion. The journey from AGT's youngest finalist to a mature, self-assured artist has been one of both challenges and triumphs. At 23, she stands as a testament to the power of reinvention, resilience, and the importance of taking control of one's own story. Her transformation, both physical and artistic, symbolizes a new chapter, one where she is no longer defined by her past, but by the artist and person she has become. As she launches her comeback, there's a palpable sense of excitement in the air. Fans and critics alike are eager to see what she has in store, and if her early releases are anything to go by, it's clear that this is only the beginning of a bold new era for the young star who once captured the hearts of millions as AGT's youngest finalist. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.